afternoon. You get me today coming to you from Blyth, Northumberland. It's a chilly May bank holiday weekend, and we're up here trying to get a couple of shots this weekend whilst we're here, and we're actually on the coastline at St Mary's Lighthouse near Whitley Bay. And got the big lens on today and trying to get in some personal shots of the lighthouse. But Whitley Bay itself, if she'll let me turn around, she's not doing, so hang on a second. Whitley Bay is that direction, and if I can get you up there in a little while, I will do. There are some absolutely cracking waves breaking on the promenade at Whitley Bay. We can see from here, they're running the length of the promenade. It's quite spectacular, so hopefully we'll get down that way shortly. In the meantime, we're trying to get a couple of images of the lighthouse, and so you've got the 200mm 70 to 200 on, 10-stop filter, 3-stop grad filter on for the sky, and if I just turn you back around again, you can see what we're up against today. There you go. That's what I'm faced with. Very, very non-eventful sky, quite rough seas, which I'm surprised about. There's not that much of a wind, but it is cold up here today. So there's the camera, the 70 to 200 on it. Let's say a 10-stop. And also the 3-stop grad on the front, 100 ISO. Just done a shot on there a minute ago. I'm going to take another one now just for good measure, because there's some really nice waves coming in. And we're looking at about 1 minute 50-55 seconds per image. And just got on Sentinel one there away at the moment, so I won't keep you waiting for that one, but I'll bring you back when it's done. The northeast coastline, Northumberland, between Blyth and Whitley Bay. It's a Sunday for the bank holiday weekend of May. You can actually hear these waves thundering up against the rocks as they're coming in. And there is St Mary's Lighthouse. Quite a rough old day. Hello, welcome from the future. Okay, going back to what's happened in this video. Not a great experience, especially when you stood on top of a cliff in those weather conditions. So what actually went wrong? Well, my battery ran out during doing a long exposure there of St Mary's Lighthouse. Not a problem. I always have spare batteries with me, so I replaced the battery. And the camera came back on, but it was actually showing the error message ERR on the top display of the camera. Other than that, the camera refused to do anything at all. It was just locked out. So luckily I had another battery with me, so I tried the second battery. No avail, same error message. So then I took out the SD cards, checked them, replaced them, still no change, still locked out. And as you can imagine, as I was already saying to you in the start of this video, that the waves crashing along the promenade at Whitley Bay were quite spectacular. To say I was a little bit down at this point was an understatement. So the best course of action was just to pack up and go back to the house in Blyth. Back up at the house, I have my iPad with me, and on the iPad is the actual manuals for my camera, the Nikon D7200. And when I first got the camera, flicking through it for one of the things that had changed my previous Nikon, I did notice a couple of pages mentioned error messages should they crop up. The error message, according to the manual, means, and I'm going to read this so I get it right for you, that the shutter stuck in the open position. Press shutter release to clear. This is exactly what the manual tells you done. I've done this in the field and in my case on top of the cliff, but again, no avail. Then I realised that the shutter speed was set to bulb. So I changed the setting to a set shutter speed. I think I went for something around about the 1/60th of a second. I just literally spun the shutter speed control dial and it just stopped, and it happened to be around about that area. no science, just potluck, random selection. And pressing the shutter release button, instantly the shutter click click, job done. So took a few more shots around the room that I was in at the time, back at the house, and it just fired off quite happily, and as normal, images absolutely fine. By the way, I've deleted them, I'm not going to show you the pictures from the bedroom. So the synopsis of what actually happened. During the long exposure shot, my battery died. Being in bulb mode, the shutter was already open, so the camera failed in the open position. On replacing the battery, the camera detected the shutter was open and locked out with the error message. By selecting a shutter speed, as I've already said, approximately 1/60th of a second, it could be any shutter speed on your camera, and press the shutter release button, it cleared it. The camera appears to be now working absolutely fine again, no issues at all. In fact, I've got another vlog coming out this weekend, and that's all since this all went wrong. So I hope that this real world experience and the video will in some way help those who find themselves in a similar situation. Appreciate it's not a fantastic video, but it's real time, it actually happened, it's not put on. So hopefully somebody will get something from this. Thank you for watching. Not one of the best videos, I appreciate it, but a very real one. Please subscribe if you haven't already, hit the like button, and don't forget to hit the bell for future notifications. Just to end the video, is the last image I actually took on the camera before the battery physically packed up on me, and that was the end of that shoot. So until the next time, bye for now, thanks for watching, see you soon.